Horus Heresy Volume 2, Massacre, is the second in Forge World's ongoing series covering the epic wars of the Horus Heresy. The book is centred around the first part of the Battle of Isstvan V, and more commonly known as the Dropsite Massacre, which is one of the most bloody and terrible conflicts ever in the history of the Imperium to that date, in which hundreds of thousands of Space Marines are killed. After the events on Isstvan III, when Horus turned traitor against the Imperium, the Emperor dispatches a vast force of Space Marine legions to bring him to heel. Unfortunately, unbeknownst to them, many of them had already turned traitor, and what was meant to be the punishment of Horus on Isstvan V turns into the legendary massacre. As well as expanding on information about the 4 legions presented in our first book, Betrayal, Massacre introduces 4 more legions to the battles of the Horus Heresy. These are the Salamanders, the Night Lords, the Word Bearers, and the Iron Hands. Each of the new legions has a fully detailed background section, wonderful colour profiles, and of course game rules for playing with the army itself, as well as additional units for the Space Marine Crusade army list found in the first book. And of course, on top of that, we have the first chance in this book to introduce the dread war machines of the Legio Cybernetica into the fray. The book continues in the same lavish format that we started with Betrayal. It's leather-bound, filled with original art, and the production team at Forge World have done a wonderful job in really bringing the fraught battle and the terror of the massacre to life. One of the great things about this book is the fact that we've been able to really present the diversity of the Space Marine legions, their individual characters, their methods of warfare, and as well as some of the dark secrets about them that people won't necessarily know at this period. Massacre contains a host of new characters to play in your games as well, including some names people will be familiar with from the Horus Heresy novels from Black Library, such as Sevatar and Khan and Typhon, as well as some new characters invented just for the campaign. And of course there'll be 4 new Primarchs for the new legions. The book also features some great new units for your armies, such as the Sakaran Battle Tank, the Javelin Attack Speeder. There are also some Legion-specific units, such as the Red Butchers, the Cacophony, the Phoenix Guard Terminators, and the Medusan Immortals. The book also contains a bespoke campaign system allowing you to play out the bloody and epic conflict of the Dropsite Massacre yourself with you and your friends. And it includes new scenarios, new missions, terrible effects, and also reflects the narrative and the vast overwhelming shifts in power throughout the battle, and the tide turning against first the traitors, then the loyalists, as the massacre and the betrayal it entails comes to the fore. From the events first at Isstvan III, Isstvan V and the Dropsite Massacre represents a massive escalation in the level of violence and terror of the heresy and the war yet to come. But this is, of course, still only the start. The galaxy is yet to burn.